What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Chris Camel from Sake of Science on a forge day today, unlike the fossiling video that I just put out. Today, I'm going to attempt Canister Damascus. I'm very excited about this. Finally got the powdered steel that came in. Finally got that. So I've got everything I generally need. I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm going to put in this powdered steel. It's going to be pretty simple. I've got some odds and ends. I've got some interesting steels I'm going to put in this canister. I've got a bunch of drill bits and pieces. I've got some trimmings from drill bits and pieces from actually drilling, the trims that come from that. I have got a cool piece of chain. Let me show you. Alright, I think this is a transmission chain to a very large diesel vehicle. Pretty sure the steel sparks really good. So I'm gonna cut a big chunk of this off and put it in all the pieces. Really excited about looking what this looks like. Get it around the side so it really shows up nicely. And I've got some bearings from all the bearing steel I've been using. I use the racetracks, I don't use the bearings, but I saved the bearings for specifically this opportunity. So, when I get some things done, get everything cleaned up, use this as my canister, make it about 5 inches long, make a little, probably 5 inches long. I think that'll work. Be a nice chunk of steel, and make some kind of knife out of it and see what we can come up with. Really excited. Wish me luck. I'm gonna show the whole process and see you on the other side. Hopefully, it won't go bad. Alright, so I got all the powdered steel in, I got the canister built, I got the welded on top, I pinched the bottom and welded on the bottom, so all the prep is done, everything was cleaned. Let's hope it works out. The forge is actually run out of propane, but right now it's getting hot, it's almost there, so about ready to put it in and see what happens. So wish me luck. The question is, it's only been in there 10 minutes. Is it ready? Is it hot all the way through and ready for forge welding? I don't know, but I think I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes. It looks hot.
Crushed a whole lot more than I expected. I don't know what that means. We'll see.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is crush the other side, get it down nice and flat, so I have a place I can actually use my channel locks, because I have such crappy tongs for this kind of stuff. So, hopefully it'll be flat on that side as well. I'll be able to work it. We'll be good. far, enthusiastic. We'll see, because once it crushed, the first 2 hits were pretty easy, but then it got nice and stiff, so I'm thinking it just consolidated the whole thing. I'm hoping I just consolidated the whole thing. We will have to see. Lots of heat.
Alright, let's show you what I got here. So I cut that off. I've got a void on either side, which I think is good. Solid steel with what does not appear to be any issues. I think I'm successful. So now I'm just going to grind that off the edges and see what I can come up with. I've got a solid billet of Canister Damascus. A couple spots here, but everything's grinding out where it needs to be. Everything's grinding down to real steel. A couple voids here right on the edges, but look at that. As you get past the little voids, nice, solid, beautiful steel. So hopefully it'll have a cool ass pattern. I hope. And success, baby. Sweet. Got a billet. Alright, day 2. I had to go to work, so I had to do some other things. I went ahead and finished the sanding, so it's all ground down. I found all the good steel, and now it's just a matter of getting it hot. I attached a piece of rebar to it, and I want to find out what kind of voids I have inside. I found some voids, which is sort of expected, but I got most of them out. Lost a little bit of steel, but I still got plenty of steel to make it a nice knife. So we will see how it goes. Getting started now. Alrighty. Since it was a failed weld the other day, I'm going to try this again. Got a little bit smaller canister, and I'm going to use fish hooks and shavings from the drill. Should make an interesting pattern, I hope. This is what I'm using. It's all been cleaned. I got decent fish hooks, a little bit smaller, and we'll see how it works. What failed before was not the powdered steel, but the items that I put in didn't seem to melt at all. Maybe I used the wrong stuff. Maybe drill bits are too damn hard, because that's all that didn't melt was or become consolidated was the drill bits. So we're gonna give it another shot, see how it goes. complete. Ready to heat. So let's go over what went wrong. This is part of the billet. I think the second billet. No, this was from the first billet. And if you look on the sides, you can see a line where the cover, or excuse me, the outside canister is still there. On the inside, it's looking really, really good steel. Really, really good steel. And it stays really, really good, shiny, beautiful steel until you get to part of the stuff I added to the powdered metal. Like right there, that's part of a drill bit that is not consolidated with the rest. It's cold shut all the way around. So my guess on that, it was dirty. Now the same thing happened with the fish hooks. The fish hooks did not consolidate with the rest of the metal. So my only thoughts on this, you can see the voids. I mean, look at that big cold shut, big void. It's just absolute, complete, total failure to consolidate the other stuff that I had in there. So, what does that mean? I'm guessing it means more heat. Lots more heat and a lot more time. Let it soak up that heat for an extended period of time. I rewatched some shows from Forge and Fire, and one of the guys on one of the shows said that he's letting it stay in there for 30 minutes. I did not let it stay in there for 30 minutes. It got super red hot when I put it in the hot forge, and I let it go for probably 10 or 15 minutes, but certainly not 30 minutes. So where did I screw up? Not hot enough is my only guess, because I got really good steel, and then the stuff I put in, crappy steel. So I'm going to pick up some more fish hooks, because I like the idea of using fish hooks. It's thin metal, so I would think that it would consolidate a little bit faster at lower temperature. Not lower temperatures, but with less of a soak, and maybe there'd be more room for error. So that's my only thoughts. Otherwise, this is good looking steel, except for where it's not. And I guess that's how it goes. So back to the drawing board. Going to keep at it. Going to keep trying hard, because I'm going to be on Forge and Fire one way or the other. And when I get there, I want to be ready. So, and I've been told that I have a year, well, actually 9 months before I can get on the show, because it has to be a year and a half of experience now, because of that dude in New York who burned down a city block, trying to mimic Forge and Fire. Fortunately, I haven't burned down my house, so that's a good thing. But I'm gonna keep working at it, so when I do get on Forge and Fire, I can kick some butt. 9 months to get this right. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.